Maine. And we have our turkey bees. As you can see, we've got a flock of, there's about 18 of them that come and visit us and wander around the hives and check them out. They really haven't bothered the beehives at all, but they seem to have a good time playing here. This is the first snow in 2010. It's just a dusting, and what we've got on the dusting is a kind of a gray day, a few flakes falling out of the sky. And as you can see, we've got the hives strapped down for the winter. Dark color, so we don't have to wrap them in black. Blue strap around it. The blue strap is just to keep it from falling apart should the stands get blown over in the wintertime. It's designed to just keep it together. If it blew over, I could reconstruct everything because the strap would hold it together. So what we've got here are a dozen colonies that are overwintering, and the bees are just clustered. Hopefully we got watermelon sized clusters here, and they're in the center. And what you have is 10 frames and 10 frames, so there's 20 frames. There is an inner cover, there is a homosote type board that absorbs moisture and provides insulation, has a slit in it, and there's an opening here in the front up in underneath. And that board provides insulation, and it also provides a little moisture absorbency so that the cold water doesn't drip back down on the bees. The other thing you've done is, you can see we've got the front entrance all closed up here. The front entrance is closed down, and way over here on this side you can see the mouse guard. I've just got some 1/2-inch screen there, and I staple it in, and the bees can come and go through that, but it keeps the mice, because if you were a mouse, climb up that side of that, nice warm spot inside there, lots of honey, perfect place for a mouse. Bees hate mice, so I don't mind mice. I just don't like them in structures that they're not supposed to be in. As you can see, what the bees are doing in here is they're keeping the center of their cluster almost 90 degrees now. She's probably still laying just a little bit. She's going to really slow down and not pick it back up again until the days get long in January. So the outside of the hive is cool, but on a sunny day you get solar gain from the dark color. That's what the black wrap that you used to see on here, the black wrap tar paper, all it does, it doesn't provide much insulation. All it really does is it allows the sun to warm up, 8 or 10 degrees on the outside of it. Does not heat the cluster. The bees don't heat the entire colony inside, don't heat the entire interior area of the box. They're just heating the cluster, and they're circulating between the outer side of the cluster and the inside of the cluster, and that cluster is moving around and eating the honey. And so that's why you want to leave at least 10 frames of honey up top, and like 2 on this side and 2 on that side. Great would be 14 frames of honey. I've got a few colonies here that aren't near that, so when we get into February and March, I'm going to have to do what we can to supplement their feed depending on how fast they're going. The other thing we have here, and as you can see, is that slide board. And the beauty of the slide board is, a week ago I cleaned this board off, and what you see now are, you can tell where the bees are. The cluster of bees is right in this area here of the colony. They're right on this left, just over the left center. This is the main center of the cluster, and then this is what they're doing on either side. And what you're looking at is the cappings off of the frames that have the honey in it, and they chew off the capping, and they take the honey out, and that's what they live on all winter long. And this is how I can tell, whether the colony is where the cluster is. Are they stuck over on one side, or are they in a good spot in the middle? And if you come to the other one here and you slide it out, this one here, as you can see here, they're very tight right here in the center, and there's a little bit on this one right here. It tells me where they are and how they're doing. If I clean this off and then come back and there's none of this frass going, I've probably got a problem. I might be on my way to a hive that has passed away. And so what we do is we slide it out, and as you can see, this one's a little harder to see, but when you look at it, you can see the 3 frames, and the center one is this one right in here. So there's another look at the beginning of the winter of 2010 at Red Brook Honey in Scarborough, Maine. So I wish the bees well, and we'll check back periodically throughout the winter and see how we're doing.